What's going on, everybody? Welcome to some Aviassembly. We are back today with some more sandbox. We've been doing some crazy stuff in here. We're going to go ahead and load into the desert and turn off infinite fuel. Because what I want to work on today is a completely solar and I guess you could say wind-powered plane. So to go ahead and do this, we're going to have to be very careful about our weight. But I also want to make this plane capable of carrying people. So to keep that in mind, we're going to go ahead and build your standard looking jet to start. Let's go ahead and pinch the back in, just like that. Push it in a little bit, grab it again, pull it out a little bit. And honestly, what if we went ahead and shrunk it a little more and then pitched it up even a little? Oh, I messed it up. My bad. There we go. Yeah, I like that look. So, we're going to definitely need to look at drag and lift. Because this tail wing causes 6 drag, delta 0, big tail wing 6. Lift. So the big tail wing's way better than the regular tail wing. This one's drag of 5, lift of 10. So we're going to want to put the big tail wing on this thing. Because we are going to need some lift. Looking at the wings, we got 90 lift and 6 drag on the big wing. And the delta is 0 drag and 15. I'm thinking we're gonna need the big wings for this. We do not want it in, or we do want it in mirror mode. Make life easy on us. Let's go ahead and turn the center of gravity on. Try and put the wings right on that center of gravity. As close as possible. We're at 28 weight. Let's go ahead and get our big electric jets. Question is, do we go on top or do we go on bottom? There's no way that I don't think would work in real life. So we're going to go ahead and try and do them on the bottom. We're going to put 3, so there's going to be quite a bit of draw, but we have quite a bit of surface area to work with on this plane overall. What else do we have? We don't really need an electric smaller engine. Although, they're literally the same. Okay, so we got a big electric plane here. We're going to need some landing gear to support this bad boy. I'm going to go ahead and use big landing gear. Put 1 on the front, 2 on the rear. Ooh, that didn't work as well as I hoped. No. What about that? How does that look? Still looks a little funky. Okay, what if we did this the opposite? Brought the jets further out. And then brought the wing or the wheels inwards a little. Grab the wrong thing there. Let's go ahead and put this one on the bottom as well. What if we put them all on that line so they're somewhat uniform? And then we'll sneak the wings in right there. Okay, that looks nice. Aerodynamic wise, it's not the worst. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have for power options here. Part of what I want to do here is not hide anything. That is not what I want to grab. And to see if we can actually do this like the right way. Tuck these in right here. We will go ahead and put these little guys out on the side there. And we will also go ahead and put one out here. Oh, put it right out there. That should generate some. Let's go ahead and put some solar panels on as well. Alright, we got 8 of them. Let's go ahead and see what that does. I mean, if we even have enough lift to take off. We actually have a lot of power in this thing. Electricity-wise, we are still not good enough. Although it does work very well. Should probably have put some kind of landing gear on, or parachute on here, but I'll make it work. Stuck that landing, actually. Flew very well. But it is not solar enough. We could probably go ahead and actually figure out what we need to do, but ooh, that does not want to turn for me. There we go. Maybe they should be touching. What do these produce? 0.2. With 6 engines, we have a total of 6 needed. What are these doing? 0.3. So for every engine, we would need 5 solar panels. Let's go ahead and see how many we can fit realistically. I have to turn all of them, unfortunately. I don't think there's a hotkey to do it, at least that I know of. Ooh, that actually looks really good. What happened to my 2 on the side? That's not what we wanted. Maybe we were too far up on it. Let's go ahead and try this. There we go. Like, why can't R be the rotate key? I feel like that would make things a lot better if R was the rotate key. It would just make life easier. But there we go. So we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 with another 4 to make 19. I should say, no, that wouldn't be right. Yeah, 19 times 0.2 would be 3.8 plus another 1.2 would be 5, so we're still short by a full power. We could put 2 more of these on somewhere. Maybe on the back, very back. Like that. That works for me. And then we need one single more, I should say one solar panel somewhere. Okay, so theoretically that should be perfectly electric, right? I think yeah, it's still dropping. Oh, is it? I think we might have did it. No, it's definitely dropping. Although it does look kind of cool. I feel like I would appreciate a few more solar options, and honestly, I don't know that it's dropping, because it recharges every time I think it's going down. Let's go ahead and pull off that speed and bring it in for a landing and see if we can land it smoothly. Runway is in sight. Let's go ahead and bring it down a little bit. Get that landing gear out. And we'll just come in over this hill. Pulling back to make sure we make it. Gonna go for a centerline landing here. little bit off, but it was not a bad landing. And we came back with full electricity, so I would call this a successful electric plane. Wonder how much harder it would be or easier it would be to do a smaller version of this. So let's go ahead and save this one as electric, oh, as electric jet. And let's go ahead and delete it. Let's go ahead and do a smaller version. We need to do that a tad differently just because I don't like how it looks. That on there. I'm gonna have to do it ahead of time, really. Gotta be a little bigger than that, I think. Maybe that. Perfect. Can we shrink that at all? Oh no, I could have done that. Let's go ahead and do the back. And even that piece. Now we're gonna have to leave it how it is. We'll go ahead and give it the small wings. Guessing that's about the center of gravity. And let's go ahead and give it some tires. One tire right on the back there, even though it still don't look right. I don't know why, but to me that looks a little better. Still looks off. Made it a little bit longer. And a little bit pointier. Bring it down a little. Bring the wheel up a little. Looks interesting. Can't move those wings too far back. Okay. I have a crazy idea. I'm just trying to figure out how to make it work. Yeah, it would essentially have to be like that. Let's go ahead and throw a strut in there. But I also want it to be razor thin. It's going to be nowhere near as long. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's put our second wing on. Oh, we got to connect that just for a second here. Okay, I guess we are going to need a piece because we're going to have to somehow make this make sense. I don't know that I've seen this design before. And on top of that, I feel like we're gonna need to actually make a back end, like a point or something, right? Well, that's a new design. Oh, I guess we will need some bigger wheels. Let's see what it looks like on the runway. Actually, don't say as bad as it made it sound. That burned all of the electricity already? Oh, I guess I didn't put a battery pack on it. My bad. Let's go ahead and put some battery packs on this. Rotation joint? What can I do with a rotation joint? And what's the button for it? I have never seen that before. I didn't even know that was a thing. Let's go ahead and just attach something on there. And just go figure out what the button is. I'm guessing it's R or T. It's T. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and finish up this plane and go ahead and do some looking into the rotation joint next. Let's go ahead and put a small battery pack in. And maybe this right there. No, that's not going to work. Question is it lower than the legs? Probably. Let's see how it does. I mean, it's not terrible. Kind of looks foolish going through the sky, but it is dead silent. Turns really well as well. Let's go see how it lands. Go ahead and burn off a little speed here. 3, 2, 1. Smooth landing, actually. I feel like we gotta do something even crazier with this thing. Just looks so funny. And also, I feel like we could just simply put 2 sets of solar panels up here, and I bet you that is a fully electric mini plane now. That is so quiet. Yeah, I think that's all it took was 2 solar panels and 2 fans, and this thing's good to go. Actually flies extremely flat, almost. Pitch down just a tad. There you go. That is flying extremely flat. Let's see how it does on recovery. Takes a second, but it does have a pretty fun U on it. Let's see how we do landing in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, that's a little cliff right there. Probably want to avoid the trees. Wow, this thing lands so smoothly. And that's out like in the middle of the desert. Not too shabby at all. It's just so silent. Well, I'd call this little electric plane test a success. I hope to see more come from the electric stuff in the future. There isn't really too much more we can do with it, as the fan, batteries, and solar is really all we got. So that's going to kind of conclude the solar video for today and electrics, but we will be back with more in the future, hopefully. Thank you,